Guys, come with me as I show you how to design a very simple but elegant funeral brochure in Photoshop. This is going to be a very simple tutorial, but we are going to go through the entire process of how to design this funeral brochure. Okay, you see the cover page, then we have the order of service, the brochure, the biography, it continues, and also the tribute by children continues, and then special tribute from grandson, tribute from son. Then we end it with the appreciation, that is the cover page. Okay, so I'm going to show you the entire process of designing this in Photoshop, and at the end of the day it's going to look very beautiful. And by the way, I have this on my digital store. Okay, so when you come to our template page tag, you are going to have access to, you see, we have a very good designs over there. You see, this is the funeral brochure over here. So you can come here, get these PSD files. We have many others that can help you in your work process. Okay, so if you are watching us from TikTok, you can use the link in our bio to have access to our Telegram platform, where you get access to our digital store. And also we have a website, or we have a place where we have courses to help you. Like if you want a step by step, if you want to become my personal student, join that course, and I think you are going to have a time with me and also go through those courses that is going to help you and light you. Okay, so without further ado, let's learn how to do this now in Adobe Photoshop. So guys, to start with, we are going to start with the cover page. Okay, so this is the cover page of the funeral brochure. Okay, so this is the front page, and this is the back side. Okay, that is showing the appreciation and everything. So we are going to create a new document. We are going to move a little bit faster because we have to complete about 8 pages. Okay, and we are going to select the print under the, we are going to select A4 under the print section. Then I want it in landscape form, so I'll select that. I'll click on create. A new canvas is going to create for me. Then when I click and drag this, you see when it gets to the middle, it's going to stick for me. So this is the middle. Okay, so let's, with the help of the rectangle tool, let's draw a rectangle. Okay, and we are going to sample a very light color. So the light color is going to come from here. Okay, and then we are going to move this one. So I think I want something around this area. Okay, so that is it. And then from here we are going to add some images. By the way, I'm going to leave a link in the description below for you to have access to this. Okay, like download the files and come along with me. So this is the image I'm going to use. Click and drop that in Photoshop. Let's reduce the size. Okay, and also position it somewhere here, just like this. Okay, so from here you make sure you check it, and then let's add the layer mask. So here is the layer mask. Okay, all right, when you come to the down here, you're going to see the layer mask. Click on it, you see that it is added over here. Okay, so then from here we can select the brush tool. So you see that we have the brush tool here. So with the brush tool, you see we are getting this like a plus. Just click on your caps lock, you are going to have this, or otherwise just use the shift key or right click and then increase the size of it. Okay, let me reduce the size a little bit. Okay, and then we are going to blend this one in with the background. Okay, we don't want the glasses to show, so I guess something like this it's fine. Okay, if you overdo too much, this just switch this one from black to white. Let's reduce the brush a little bit, and it can paint back. Let's switch it back, paint some off. Okay, then from here we will need our image. So I think I have my image here, and for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to move on with the edited image, and also the image that I've removed the background. Okay, so if you don't know how to remove a background, I have a video on it. I'll recommend you to watch it. Okay, so let me get the image. All right, so this is the image that we are going to use. Okay, so I just position it in a way that I want something like this. Okay, you see, just close to the one that we already have. Control O to fit everything to screen. I don't want this one appearing this side, so I can select the this tool, the marquee tool, rectangle one, select that portion, then hold down the Alt key, click on the layer mask, okay, to hide that part, okay, because we don't need it. Then from here we are just going to add the name and also in living memory. So those are basic things that we are going to add. So let's select the text tool and then type the name over here. Okay, let's increase the size. You see that we are not seeing this very well. So what I'm going to do is that select the image, okay, so then add a new layer on top of it. So new layer, then select the brush tool from here, and then let's sample a white color. So we can select white color, reduce the size of the brush so we can just paint white over here. Okay, so the text is going to stand out. So you said before, after. All right, so we just did this on purpose to bring the text out. So we can select the text tool again and continue typing the name of the person. Okay, quickly let me just add those names because adding a text is very simple. All right, so this is the text I'm going with. You see that we have some style over here. So I'm not using any font. I'm not using a normal font. So I downloaded this font. It's free to download if you want it. You see, Afterglow, you come to Google. So many people will come after me. How do I get that font? Or send me the font. Just go to Google, search for Afterglow, then you add font to it. Then you are going to see all these links. Okay, just click on any of them. Let's select this one, and it's going to allow you to download the font. You see, come here, download, and you are going to see another option to download again. So you click on any of this, download it and install it. Then you can use it to create this. Okay, and with the name, I'm using this font, you gross free. Okay, that is the name of the font. Okay, so quickly we are just going to add the in-living memory and this text, and also add this the age. Okay, so very simple task to do. Okay, so when we add them, this is how it's going to look like. Okay, so this is the text. Okay, so this is also Afterglow. Okay, and the order of service and everything. So to add the age, I think I have some icon over here. It is here. Just come back. So you just click and drag the icon into Photoshop, then position it where you want it to be, reduce the size just like that, and then select the ellipse tool, okay, to draw a circle. You can hold down the shift key to make your circle perfect. Okay, then we can try to align this one to the center. Okay, reduce the size, make sure it fits. All right, so we can add the age and everything. You see, very simple. All right, so this is how it's going to look like at the end of the day. So here I use the Afterglow font and the gross free. Okay, so we are done with the front cover of the design. So let's move on to the back side. So with that one, to select the rectangle to draw a rectangle. Okay, and I think I used some opacity over here. I used a gradient, so let's go to FX over here. So FX is here. You just go there, click on it, click on gradient overlay. All right, so I think no, select the shape. Okay, let's go again, gradient overlay. Then we are going to select our gradient. So I think we use a gradient like this, or this is too harsh. All right, so this is the gradient that we are going to use. So let me double click on the gradient for you guys to see. So you see that I am using normal for the mode. This is the gradient, angle 0, radial. Okay, the style is radial. Okay, so let me open the gradient, and this is the gradient. Okay, so we have red here and blue here. So let me show you the color codes. Okay, so this is the first color code, and this is the second color code. Okay, so very simple. Then we are going to add our picture. So I have the picture over here, so we're just going to crop some version of it, not all of that. So just crop, delete the rest. Okay, then make it big to cover almost all the space. Then let's add the layer mask to it. Okay, then this time around let's use the gradient, okay, 2 over here. Okay, so when you have the gradient selected just like this, go here and at the basics select this one from the black to opaque. Okay, so when you select that, we can just use that to blend the image in, or to save you the hassle, you can just create 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 the layer mask, use the brush, and then you can blend that one in. But I think that one is very effective. Okay, all right, so to make things work out for us, let's reduce the opacity to around 50, 40, 45. Okay, then from here let's add a new layer. Then make sure you have a color code with this. Okay, so we are going to select our brush tool, and then we are going to brush around this area just like this. Okay, so and then let's change this one to luminosity and reduce the opacity around 45. So before, after, then you see we don't want the effect over here, so select the rectangle tool, make a selection. You see it's going to stick for you. Then hold down the Alt key, click on your layer mask to delete that portion. Okay, so we have our image in now. So we are going to add these ways. Okay, so to save me some time, I'm just going to copy that. All right, so if we add a text, this is how it looks like, and this is the name of the font, Essentials. Okay, a very great font. And also we use the area font for here. It's a default font, and yeah, you can just go with the flow. All right, so guys, basically we are done with the cover page. You see, very simple. The design is very nice, but you see we did it in very simple ways. I told you that I'm going to show you the step by step to do that. So let's move on to the inside. So we are going to go with the same flow. A for landscape, create, then let's find the center. Oof. Then I'm going to use this, okay, to create the background. Okay, so with this, let's move this guy here. Yeah, and then add a layer mask to it. Then I think we need to delete some of this portion. We don't need all of that. Okay, then make a copy here. Then let me delete this, then delete here as well. Okay, like creating a mask. Then select that, and let's try to erase some of these because we don't need all of that. It's too much. Just clear some of them. Okay, so I think we have some trouble here, so let me just rasterize this layer and delete this portion. Oops. Okay, so that's nice. So we have the background now, so we can just duplicate this side to here. All right, very simple. But we don't want this side as well, so I think you have to select that side, then hold down the Control plus the backspace. No, it's Alt plus the backspace. Oops. Okay, select the mask, Alt plus the backspace to delete that. All right, Then this is going to be for the background, but I don't like this color, so I'm going to go to adjustment over here and then look for this magic tool called hue saturation. Click on it, and then we can use that one to change it to any preferred color that you wish to have. Okay, so I think I went with something like green. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, so you can just go through and find something perfect for your work. Then from here we want to create, so this is the so we want to create this. Okay, so I have that also here, a file that I downloaded. So let's move this one here. All right, so we are going to use this. So make a selection, Control J to make copy, delete the whole thing. All right, then we can delete the excess. You use the quick selection tool to delete the excess. Then we can just make this one fill almost everything, just like this. Okay, all right, so we have it set now, but here is too much, so let's add something to it. So let's go to, so when you have the image selected, go to edit and then free transform, select the warp, and let's bring here a little down. That is what is causing it. So when you are done, click on OK. All right, let's make a duplicate to this section. Okay, select both of them, right click, convert to smart object. So we just created that look. Okay, all right, so from here I'll select this image, then add my color to it. Okay, so I think, so initially this was the color I was going to add, but just bring this one behind the hue saturation and it's going to change the color for you. So something like this is perfect. Then we can add our numbers. So let's add our number here. So you can just draw a rectangle. You can also go crazy, add some more stuff to it. Okay, so you can just power tab, like double tap, and then just corner these edges a little bit, just like this. Okay, and we can add a color, and I chose to add a gradient to it. Like, gradient makes your work feel different, so normally I try to add something. So I added this gradient and change this one to radial angle and 90. Okay, from top to down or down to top, any of them. So let's see the final outcome. Okay, so from, yeah, it makes sense from down to top. Okay, yeah, and we can just add our text. Okay, so one. Okay, so one is not coming. Okay, let me just type 2 because I've used 1 to create a shortcut. That is why it's not coming. It's not that 1 is not working. Okay, all right, then I think I have to change the font. I'm using a font called Poppins. Oops. Okay, let's select the regular. Yeah, something like this. So here is supposed to be 1 though. Let me see if I can find 1. Okay, copy 1, change it. Very simple. So you see, it's done. It's done. Very simple. So from here I have all my text to add over here, so I think I have to start from here. So we have the pigments, officiating ministers. So I will select my text tool. Then instead of just clicking once and then pasting, and let's say black, align left, you can do this. But normally what I prefer is I'll select the text tool, click and drag. Instead of clicking and leaving it, I'll click and drag it to create this line shape for me. Then paragraph, align left. Okay, then character, change this one to black, and I think from here I can just paste my text and open it to have all the text show up. Okay, then from here I think we can bring the order of service. So order of service, just click once, paste, and let's make it bigger. Okay, and let me change this font. I'm sorry guys if I'm moving a little bit faster, because if I don't do this, video is going to be so long. Okay, that is why I am moving a little bit faster, but I'll be also skipping some point because some of the section doesn't really need explanation. It's going to be a repetition of what we've just learned. So let's make a copy of this. To make a copy, you can just select your text. Then you see this bad boy here, the plus. We can just click the text from here and drag it to it. You see it is 2 now. It was 1 officially, but it is 2 now. So when you click and drag to the down, you can also hold the shift key. So you see that when it goes off the way, when you click on the shift key, just bring it back in line, so that you are going to have a perfect work. In graphic design, one of the principles to keep your workflow very nice, like to keep your design unique, nice, accelerate, vibrant, colorful, like keep alignment. Keep alignment. Okay, and also don't overdo too much. So here too we have the part 1, part 2, so we can just copy all the text, then select the text tool, then highlight everything, highlight, Control A, highlight, paste. So when I click this one down, you see it shows everything, and we just have to give it a gap. So we have the part 2, and I think it was divided already. The part 2 burial service. Then we have the part 1 and the part 2. So okay, the part 1 is here and the part 2 is here. So then from here, I think I didn't occupy all the space, so let's just drop. But you see, for mine, you can just highlight the main heading, change this one from regular to bold. That's why you can use something like this, okay, to throw more light on your work. So we can make a copy here as well. Let me select both of them, reduce the size a little bit. Okay, then we can just bring at the grave side over there. Okay, oops, okay, highlight everything, paste. Okay, cut, oops, you see. So design stuff like this takes time. Okay, so there we have it. We have the order of service. Okay, so that is it. Let me show you the one that I did actually. So my order of service is here. So you see officiating minister. So I just highlight those things, and then I also brought a line in between them to kind of help it to communicate very well. Okay, and also the background is given. So from there we move on to the page 2. Okay, and since we are doing 8 pages, okay, since we are doing 8 pages, let me make a copy of the text. Copy. So you can select both of them. Select one, hold the control key, select the other one, click and drag it to the plus over here. Okay, the magic over here to make a copy. So from here we can move this one here, hold down the shift key to keep it in proportion. Then we can change this one to 8. You know, I believe some people are going to say they don't understand why the 8. Yeah, and also why do we have um the front cover, the front and the back cover at the same page? It's just some calculations. Maybe I'll show you if you guys want to understand the whole concept. Let me know in the comment section. Maybe later on I'll come and show you guys how it's done. All right, so from here we can just come to image, duplicate the layer, then let's say page 2. Let me do it again. I didn't do the right thing. Duplicate, maybe the person's name, Nana. Okay, Ajua, page 2. Okay, hit enter. So here is going to be 2. So you see here is 8. So here is going to be 7. Okay, and here is going to be 2. So if you guys want to understand this principle, just take sheet, like take 3, take 2, then fold it into 2, then try to number it. So when you number it and you take each one, you see that the 1 corresponds to 8, the 2 correspond to 7. So what would the next one correspond to? It's going to be 3 and 6, and the last one is going to be 4 and 5. Okay, then the book ends, then it turns from 6, 7, 8. Okay, I can't explain too much. Okay, so from here we can group the background. So this is the whole background. Group it, lock it. We can just highlight. Let me just bring this one here. All right, so I think I need some of the things here. So I need this and maybe this one. Then I don't need this one. Okay, so let's go to our document. Maybe I'll finish, maybe I will not finish. So any of them where I reach, just bear with me. Okay, so we can just bring the biography, then of the late. We can select only this. Okay, bring this one here, move this one a little bit down, and let me increase the size of this. Okay, and make a copy, reduce the size. Okay, so paste, select both of them, align center. All right, okay, reduce the size of this. Okay, copy, paste. To make things simple, let me make this one center. Okay, so just like that, you see, just create something like this. But I just want to throw more light on the biography, so we can make this one big, reduce the size of this. And actually, if you look at the first one I did, you see that I brought some 2 lines over here, so you can just do that. Okay, I'm not going to do that. It's going to take me some time. I don't want to spend too much time here. So from here we can just copy all the codes, then just bring the codes here. Okay, so here we are going to bind the book, so we have to also leave some space, okay, for it to bleed. So let's select this, align to the center. All right, so that is that. Then from here I would like to align this one to the center, so just like this, select the text tool, click and drag to draw something like this, zoom in, then let's push it a little bit here. So we are going to have some intervals between the text, okay? If you don't do it that way, you are going to mess things up. I'm going to use my font, Poppons, okay? It's a free font, you can just download it on the internet. And also to bring some differences between this, I can change this one to italic to make reading easier. And also I can just come and then copy some of my text, okay, highlight everything, paste. Okay, I think so. Normally when you paste like this, you just scroll a little down to see if you have some space to add some more text or not. It's very necessary, so I recommend you to check. Otherwise you are going to have some information hidden and you will never know. So when you print the work out, then you are going to face the difficult. All right, so from here I would like to create this. You see there, you see I created a T very big, you know. Some people always do this, so let me show you how to do that. Okay, so with the help of the text tool, we can just type our T, make it big, okay, how big we want it, then we can just bring it here. We just want it to occupy two space, no more. Then we can copy our text again, okay. Then with the help of the pen tool, we can start drawing a shape around this, okay. Then you can hold down the shift key to keep the shape straight, okay. So from here you see we have a point here, so we can just bring a ruler to help us signal the where it is, so we can just come in and very peacefully. Then let me hide this one. So from here select the text tool. When you come inside, you see you are going to get this effect. Click on it. It's going to allow you to type your text over there. Then you see we have the effect. So we have to delete the first T, okay. I think you can do this in Adobe Illustrator and also CorelDRAW with a very simple text. Photoshop doesn't allow or permit you to do that, but you can still find your way around it to create it, okay. So that is how you can use it to create it. So we can just bring the old one, move that one here, and then we can continue to add our text. So we can just continue to add more text, give it some space, okay. And I think with the first one I created something here. You see I wrap the text around this. I'll leave it to you guys for you to figure it out how to create that, okay. It's not a difficult thing, but you can still use the same idea we used to create the text over here to do that. Otherwise I don't think I'm doing it. So from here we have to move to page 3. So we have to duplicate it, then change this one to 3, okay. So here is going to be 3, of course, and here is going to be 6, okay. So with a 3, let's bring this one here. So the biography is going to continue from here. We can delete this and let me just copy this and paste it here. Okay, give it some space, and I think I added something. I just added something over there, this, so you can just click and drag this. I'll leave a link for you guys to have access. Then move it all the way down. So I think I wanted to hide it between, where is this? Okay, so we can just bring it beneath this. Yeah, but I don't think we want the color. So if you don't want the color, you can just still play around it to have all you want. Okay, lock it. Then let's move on to page 5 and 6, so the pages end. So let's copy this. Okay, page 4 and 5. So here is going to be 4, and this is going to be 5. So we can create more pages again because we have here is going to be 5, not 6. 5. So with here is going to have the tribute by children. Okay, so we can just copy this, move it all the way here. Let me try again. So go to documents, tribute by children. This is tribute by church. Okay, so tribute by children, copy everything. So delete this, then make this one big. Then we can just copy this, bring this one here, make a copy again, change this one from italic to just regular, and we can just copy the words. Yeah, paste it, and there we have it. So I think with the first one, the tribute by children wasn't enough on one page, so we have to add it to other pages. So measure. Okay, so we can add more of this one. Okay, so we still have some space. Add. Okay. All right, then we have this. I think, yeah, so this is what we have for the tribute by children. Okay, so you see, we started from 1, then 2, then 3, 4, 5. So we have to go back 6. Okay, so the 6 is going to be, what was the 6 about? 6. So you see 1, then the tribute continue, tribute by children, it continues here. 6 is tribute, a special tribute, okay, by someone else. So I think I have it here just at the beginning. Oops, gone too much. Okay, so highlight this. So I said I'm doing everything with you guys, so don't worry, I'm doing everything with you. Make sure you watch all this video all the way to the end. Also, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, let us know how impactful this video was to you, and also encourage us to come more. Go to our digital store, okay, to purchase one or two stuff. We have about 3 digital stores. We also have for those in diaspora, UK, Canada, US. Use this link, paasolocreate.gamro.com, and you'll be able to pay easily with your card, okay? But when you use the all template pay stack, it normally works in Africa, especially Ghana. And yeah, also if you are in other parts of the world, if this one is not working for you, just come here. It's the same price, it's the same product, so you can source it from any of them. You can also get our course. Just join our Telegram platform, okay? So when you join our Telegram platform, you are going to have access to all of that. So with the Telegram platform, the name is Earn in 2025 and Beyond. So we are teaching you how to earn money in real time. You see, we have 12 people online. You see the number of people who have joined. We just drop in bangers for you guys, okay? So you see, there is a course. You can download our courses from here. So when you come here, you have all the link. So we have this course, church flyer design made easy. This is a course, and we have this one. These are templates. Some are free, some are also paid. And then we have links to all the websites. So just come up, you are going to see them, okay? So another link to our website, link to a Photoshop course I made first, and also I have some useful YouTube videos that can help you guys. So we are moving to that, so we can just move this one here, 6. All right, then so we can just copy this, select the text tool. Let's change this one. Okay, then from here we can highlight our text. Okay, so we don't need this one. So you see, 4, 5, 6, a special tribute. Then 7, we are going to add a tribute by the church, okay? Tribute by the church. So it's the same process. Let me quickly do that. All right, guys. So when I add the tribute by church, this is how it's going to look like. Divide it into 2, like we did for the biography. Heading on top, okay? Then we have the text over here and here. Added the flower, and that's it. And then we have the last page, okay? So the last page, I just added a note. So maybe if you want to take a note, you can just add your note over there. All right, so this is how the note looks like at the end of the day. You see, it's very simple to add the note. And as you can see, we have differences. The difference is because of this that we don't have over here. So let me just quickly add. Let me send it all the way. Okay. All right, so this is how it's supposed to look like. I think we are having some confusion metrics. All right, so let me move this one down a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so we are good. So when you add the node, this is how it looks like. So from the beginning, we started from nothing. We created this, then we added the back, then we created page 1, page 2, page 3, 4, 5, then go back 6, 7, 8, then we come back to the end. So that is the entire process of designing a funeral brochure. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time.